Alright guys, this drag race should be a foregone conclusion just because Nathan's got the hybrid. And let's face it, hybrids are meant to be fuel efficient. This is meant to be, well, a little bit sportier. And you know what? I'm going to keep it in economy mode just to give Nathan a little bit of a better shot.
Nathan, today we have a proper TFL mashup, or is it a matchup? Because we've got an Infiniti versus Lexus, but why don't these quite compete?
Because unfortunately you have a 2-liter turbo and I have a 4-cylinder hybrid. This is a hybrid, folks.
Yeah, sometimes no matter how hard we try, we can't get apples to apples, but they do compete on price.
Yep.
And they're in the exact same segment. So coming up next, let's see which one's better. Under the hood of this Infiniti is a Mercedes-Benz turbocharged 2-liter that's direct injected, puts out 208 horsepower, and feeds all 4 wheels via a 7-speed automatic transmission with paddle shifters.
So let's see how it handles going around these turns. All-wheel drive, which is going to make it neutral just by the fact that all 4 wheels, usually one in front and one in back, are powering this car. So it's very neutral. Not a lot of understeer, not a lot of oversteer. It's actually pretty perky out here on the racetrack. I think as a sporty hatchback, it does really well. The steering is a little on the numb side. Of course, it's electric. You know what? This wheel is chunky and comes to grip very nicely.
Behold, 194 horsepower with an electric and gas engine combined. Now, what's interesting is, yes, it's a CVT, a continuously variable transmission, and it does not have a drive shaft leading to the rear wheels, even though it's all-wheel drive, and that's because there's an electric motor that powers the rear wheels when traction is needed. Now, I have it in sport mode as we're going around the track, and, you know, we're not really trying to kill the car, but just kind of put it through its paces. Now, fortunately, the way this vehicle is designed, which is based off of the RAV4's platform, it's actually pretty tight. Remember, this is the hybrid we're talking about. And in this case, the one I'm driving is the all-wheel drive hybrid. It doesn't really want to hustle around the corners like the Infiniti. The Infiniti's a sports car, basically. This vehicle, however, has decent grip. Unlike the Infiniti, this is much more comfortable. The seats are fantastic.
This Infiniti was jointly developed by Mercedes and Infiniti. It's basically a GLA underneath. So let's call it a Mercfinity. And there can be no doubt that this Mercfinity is the better looking of the two cars, but there also can be no doubt that this Lexus is the more practical of the two. It's bigger, it's more fuel efficient, it's just a better all-around practical car. It's classic function over form.
And it's maybe the best of both worlds. It's kind of got that Mercedes-Benz solidity, and at the same time, Infiniti said that they've toned it in such a way to give it more of a sporty ride. Now, out here on the track, the stiff ride, because let's be real, when I say sporty, I do mean stiff, or you can read the word stiff into it. That pays a lot of dividends. On the road, I had my mom in here yesterday, I took her to dinner, and it's a little harsh.
Shh, don't tell any Americans, but these are hatchbacks. A long time ago, hatchbacks were somewhat accepted in the United States, but it seems like they're falling out of favor, and it doesn't make any sense to me because they're the most utilitarian and, in my humble opinion, better looking vehicle than the sedan equivalent. This especially. This is basically, look at it. I mean, this is a hot hatch. This is kind of a crossover thingy. I understand that, but it's also a hatchback. At the end of the day, the overall design of the vehicle usually means if it's a hatchback, it can hold more. But not in this case.
Hey guys, let me just take a second to interrupt this video because we've got a brand new YouTube channel called TFL Now, and right now we're posting all sorts of cool videos to that channel, including behind the scenes, extra videos, and guess what? Live videos when YouTube allows us. So if you love the team, please meet me, Andre, Nathan, the entire team over at TFL Now because, well, we've got all sorts of cool and fun videos right now. Click above, click below, please subscribe. Thank you. If you love Mercedes, you'll love the inside of the Infiniti because basically it's a Mercedes-Benz. Even the little seat controls are direct out of a Mercedes, but it is very tight in here, and to put it bluntly, I don't fit. Let me show you my driving position. Yeah, sunroof takes away my headroom. And you know what? Let me try getting in the back and sitting behind myself because I think that's going to be very eye-opening. Guys, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but I will do it because check this out. I'm sitting behind myself, and yeah, my legs do not fit. My head barely fits, and even though this has seat belts for 5, in other words 3 back here, God help you if you're over the age of 10 and you're stuck back here for more than a few minutes.
If you're not pushing the vehicle, if you're just driving in regular traffic, there's just a tiny bit of road noise, and there's a little bit of wind noise, but combined, it's still not too terribly bad. The big issue is when you're doing this, when you're pushing performance, because CVTs tend to drone a little bit, and they make the engine drone because what you're doing is you're going up between 3,000 and 4,000 RPM again and again and again and again. But you know what? I still think this is a really well-built, intelligently designed vehicle that's comfortable, and for a Lexus, relatively economical. Tell me who you think I am right now. Yeah, that's Roman. This is me. Our torsos are about the same height. The thing is, this is a comfortable vehicle, and it has a sunroof, and despite that, because normally sunroofs drop down a little bit in order to create the opening here, it still has plenty of space. Legroom is good. Backseat room, I'll show you in a second. It's impressive, but here's the cool part. The interior is about 90% of absolute awesome because it's a Lexus, but there is 10% of a problem. And that is this. Fake carbon fiber. Not a good idea in a vehicle like this. Come on, a hybrid, really? Carbon fiber? Everything else is so great and they spoiled it with that. Make it metal or plastic or fabric, anything. All right, let me show you the back seat. Oh. Now, admittedly, I am sitting behind myself and I am about an inch shorter than Roman, but even if I push my legs forward, I still have space. It's sitting normal, no problem. Look at that, comfortable. Headroom, yeah, it's a little bit on the tight side, but it's not as bad as the Infiniti. All in all, in terms of a small family car, this setup in this, pretty good. Drag racing.
Yep, Nathan, I'm in economy mode. You don't even know it. Here we go. Oh yeah, there goes the turbo. Here we go.
It's not much of a surprise. Yeah, you got me by over a car length.
No contest.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I was in economy mode just to give you.
Oh, you just be a jerk about it.
No, I wasn't trying to be
You were
a
in
jerk.
economy mode, and at the same time you were yawning and stretching. Oh yeah, then I'll accelerate. Right?
I wasn't trying to be a jerk. I just thought since yours is basically an economy vehicle, I thought, you know, but still.
You know, off the line, this thing held you for about 5 seconds.
Yeah.
It's because even at high elevation, the electric rear wheels help push me forward.
Yeah,
I've got more
yeah,
tech.
yeah, and then, you know, I've got the turbo in here, so once the turbo kicks in, I was
yeah,
gone.
I noticed.
All right, Nathan, if you had $40,000 plus to spend, which one would you buy?
I love this car. I really do. I think it's great looking. It handles great around the track. The interior is pretty. It's just a wonderful car that is absolutely uncomfortable because I don't fit. As such, this is the car I would pick.
Yeah, I'm still kind of like this, but I'd go for this one because everywhere I go, people have come up to me and asked me, what is that car? They love the looks of it, and I'm a sucker for good-looking cars, and this one is good-looking.
Yeah, but see, everywhere I go, I get out relaxed and comfortable, and I'm not worried about my back or my neck, and people fit comfortably in the back seat of this thing. You know what? At the end of the day, I'm liking the Lexus.
As always, this is Roman
And Nathan.
saying thanks for watching, and check out tflcar.com for more news, views,
And real-world reviews.
real world reviews. Ciao. Hey Nathan, it's time to put Jeff to work.
God, I hate that bear. Here, come here. Check this out. First of all, automated, even though it's really slow. And second of all, may I?
Yes.
Now there is a parcel shelf, right? But even with that there, I think that Jeff, sorry, I just touched his nether regions, but you know, sorry Jeff, there we go. He fits comfortably, and there's a parcel shelf here, so you can still put more stuff like his rest of his brood in there.
How about this way?
Okay, his legs hang out.
I think we could probably get him in there.
Nathan,
What?
no. This is a family show.
Well, I was, okay.
Let me try it in Infiniti.
Yeah. Oh,
There we
manual.
go. Hey,
It's a
manual.
super leggera, it's really light.
All right. See, I can kind of fit him in here.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
You want me to try the other way?
No, let me try the other way. Here. Oh, yeah.
If he's doing yoga, if he put his legs over behind his ears, he might fit.
So, yeah, I think that says it all.